Peggy 12.
Hello and welcome to this video dev diary for Victoria 2 Heart of Darkness, the new expansion for Victoria 2. The signature feature for this expansion is the new colonization system, where we wanted to capture the scramble for Africa in a fun and more detailed way. We felt that there was a few things missing from the original system used in Victoria 2. It was a lot about who managed to grab a colony first, whereas we wanted to make it more of a race. There also was no real reason for the great powers to ever release a dominion, and we wanted to give a reason to do this. This new system hopefully captures this, and it centers around something we call colonial power points, which are given to you either through technology or through the power of your navy. You can use them to invest in colonies as you race with other great powers. Investments are things like expeditions, outposts. When you're ready to fully colonize, you have the option of doing it in several stages. The cheapest stage is a protectorate. You'll get less tax, but it will tie up less of your colonial points. You can also upgrade it to a full colony. It costs a lot more, but you get full taxes and stuff from that. This means that you tie up your points in these colonies. So you're going to run out of points. If you want to continue and expand somewhere else in the world, you're going to have to do something about it. And what you can do then is you either incorporate these colonies as full states, which also costs a lot of points, or you can release them as dominions that are self-governing. These dominions are much cheaper to release, and it's a good way to freeing up points. Final big thing for the expansion is a revamp of the naval system. A few things in this period are important for naval combat. Concentration of force is very important, but it's also very difficult because of communication problems. Most fleets were controlled through light signals from the leading ship, so it could take a long time to coordinate and get orders through. So what we've done is, instead of a traditional system where you get a stacking penalty the bigger your fleet is, we have a coordination and communication penalty based on the relative sizes of the fleets. To model this, we split combat into several phases. So the first phase is trying to find the target for your navy. And here the side with the communication penalty is going to struggle more than the other side, so they will be able to focus fire more effectively and get an advantage there. Over time though, of course, the larger side will get organized. So once the ship finds a target, it will start approaching it, and then fire ranges come in. Larger ships have longer fire ranges, smaller ships are harder to hit, and would want to get in close where they can do damage on the big ships. We also wanted to model the sort of naval race that went on. So early on in the game, it's all about getting the bigger ships, bigger cannons. This reached a point where they started doing torpedo ships, which were light, fast ships carrying torpedoes, which were very effective at destroying these big ships. And then you got kind of a countering to this is to put in destroyer ships, which were basically also fast cruiser type ships. So you're going to have in the game a progression up to big ships, and once you get to big ships and torpedo techs are unlocked, you're going to have to balance the composition of your navy so that you have a certain amount of torpedo ships, because they're a good bang for buck, and also light ships that help screen your big ships and help them defend them from these torpedo ships.